Hey there, Asenia with Ignite Medical Group. I am here in Nashville, Tennessee, learning and growing from some of the best in the wellness and longevity space. And I'm super excited for my next guest, Anita. I met Anita about a year ago when I joined the Bio Biz Bash Mastermind Group, Bio Boardroom Mastermind Group. So Anita, introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about you.
Okay, so my name is Anita Farley. I have been a registered nurse for 30 years, and for a majority of those years, 28 of them in a hospital, in ICU, critical care, and a lot of that in management. And my mom has fibromyalgia.
Okay.
So in my quest to try to support her in her symptoms, going to a lot of different medicine side of the world, we got to a point where there wasn't a lot of options. And so I was always looking for alternative ways to help support her. At the end of the day, she was still suffering. And that's when I learned about this pretty progressive and new industry, which was the world of the IV vitamins.
IV vitamins. And so how did the IV vitamins and those treatments help your mom?
Oh, tremendously. Actually, I will say that in the beginning when I started the business, she thought she was skeptical. Like, what are you doing? And, I don't know about this. And reluctantly got her first infusion, which was an infusion mixed with some antioxidants, magnesium, the B vitamins for energy. And so she got it, and she was skeptical. And that was about 4 years ago. And now if I don't routinely get there to give her infusion, like once every 2 to 3 weeks, she's mad.
Oh, she's like, yo, where are you at?
Like, yeah, exactly.
I'm the priority.
Yes. So they help her move better. They help her think better. They help her sleep better. They help her.
She just feels overall better.
Yeah.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah.
I love all these stories. Like I'm interviewing so many people, and just like myself, we all got into this space because of someone or our own journey health-wise that we just fell into it.
Yep.
We're like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. And it's not medication. And you're not going to the pharmacy, you're not going to the doctor, and you're not on this medicine for a lifetime, right?
What I feel like I get to do, because I was always in the ICU, and it was always at the end of life situations, and a lot of people left. I mean, it wasn't the end, and there's definitely a time and place. What we do is we get to help people who are in purgatory. And I say that, even though that's an extreme word, but they're not sick enough to be in a hospital, but they're too sick for what a traditional physician's office can do or is equipped to do.
Yeah.
And so, it's those people who have those extreme migraines or lupus or autoimmune, and they deal with symptoms every single day, and we get to help them just live life a little bit easier.
A little bit easier, a little bit better. I love that. I love that. And that's so important because this industry is known as the hangover bag. And we've all gotten our fair share of hangover bags, and it's great, but it's so much more than that.
Yeah.
So much more than that. Tell us a little bit about your IV treatments and maybe your process or protocols. Like, how do you determine what IV treatment you give the patient?
Sure. I would say that I'm in the realm of kind of a lifestyle medicine. So I am, as a registered nurse, I have my medical director, and the process, of course, of intake is beyond history and, do you have any cardiac issues, kidney issues, liver, things like that. For me, what the experience is more about is after we've gotten through that and assessed and make sure that they're safe, what kind of energy levels are they dealing with? What kind of stress are they dealing with?
Oh, yeah, it's important.
Are they in any kind of pain, chronic or acute? Are they not feeling well? Did they eat something crummy last week and they just are getting over a bug? So those are extremely important for me to then understand which vitamins to kind of pair with what their symptoms are.
Okay.
And how to kind of to bridge that gap and recommend, educate them on why magnesium is so essential for the body and what it's going to help them with. And I think if there was anything that I have a passion for, it's the stress that people are under today.
Okay.
And then that stress turns into oxidative stress in the body. Oxidative stress causes oxidative damage, which is, in literature, the #1 cause of chronic conditions.
And that's so important. I'm glad you brought that up because I've heard you speak on that point. I mean, in the past year, probably 5 or 6 times. Every time this woman is on stage, she brings this up, and it's just so important. Another thing that I've heard you talk about, and I'd love to share with our audience, is ozone therapy.
Yeah.
So you're the go-to person for ozone therapy in Prescott, Arizona. So tell us a little bit about it. What is it, and what does it help with? What does it do?
So ozone. Oh gosh. Okay, I could go really deep or simple, but to be simple, ozone is a gas. When we mix ozone gas with the plasma, the blood, it is converted into what we call reactive oxygen species. Bottom line, those are triggers that when we expose our body to that, they're triggers that kind of wake up our body's systems to start functioning again the way they originally were designed, but with aging and stress and environmental toxins, our bodies don't work as well.
Okay.
So the 4 main things that ozone therapy will do is increase your energy. It's really great for increasing oxygen efficiency. So we need oxygen
To live.
the forgotten nutrient.
Yeah.
You have to have oxygen for life, so it increases our oxygen levels. It increases our immune system. Increases is probably not the right word. It modulates it.
Okay.
So if you have an autoimmune disease, it will help your hyperactive, overactive immune system down to a therapeutic level. If you have immunosuppression, it'll raise it.
Okay.
So immune system modulation, and that's working through the cytokine system. The third thing it does is increases your microcirculation. We can get kind of sludgy and tight as we age just by normal physiology. It increases something called nitric oxide, which is a vasodilator, so our blood vessels run smoother. So all those nutrients we're taking in and oxygen we're breathing in get to where they need to go.
Oh, nice.
So it helps get the circulation running so that we can actually utilize what we're bringing into it.
Function.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then the last thing is mitigating oxidative stress, which is, like I said, my
Her
thing.
#1 pain point.
And it triggers our own internal production to increase our own production of things like glutathione and catalase. Both are essential for getting rid of toxic burden, helping to prevent chronic inflammation, or if you already have a chronic condition, just to help minimize those symptoms associated with inflammation and toxin burden. So those are the 4 main things.
Awesome. Thank you for sharing that information. So ozone therapy, who would be like, give us like 2 or 3 examples of the prime patient for that treatment.
Probably, well, there's the 5 most common that it's utilized across the U.S. It would be individuals with autoimmune diseases.
Okay.
Individuals who are going through chemotherapy for cancer. It is not about treating the cancer. It is about supporting the body while they're going through that. So the immunosuppression and the brain fog and the fatigue. So it really helps with quality of life.
Okay.
Chronic Lyme disease.
Oh, wow.
Yep, because it's a pathogen, and ozone therapy is highly antipathogenic, and it really helps with your immune system to help with that virus that's in your body.
Okay.
Mold toxicity.
Mold
Again,
toxicity.
Yep, another pathogen. So ozone is actually highly antipathogenic. It'll lyse the cell wall of any pathogen, mold, fungus, bacteria. So it's highly antipathogenic. And so, and then the last would just be infectious diseases.
Okay, just from that description alone, I've got 3 people in my family that I can send to you.
That's only 5. It's actually been studied in over 150 chronic conditions. So synergistically will help with anything that has at a root cause any of the above that I just talked about.
Which is clearly why this is Anita's passion. Yeah. So tell me a little bit, like, give me a sample, like, what kind of patient stories can you share with us today that you've changed their quality of life or helped in any way that you can think of that you could share with us?
I think, okay, so a couple different ideas. One was this most adorable, okay, I did not believe that she was in her 80s. She comes into to my clinic, and she'd been coming in to get Myers, which is a really great
the
balanced
for IV infusions.
So this beautiful woman, red hair, a little sassy, she sits down and she's exhausted. She shares that she wants to get a Myers, and I'm going through my intake and assessing her levels. She had a history of Epstein-Barr.
Oh, yeah.
So that can also be a chronic inflammatory, controlling those flares that you keep it, at bay. And she's frustrated because she wants to volunteer at a horse farm. She wants to volunteer at a dog place. She's working on writing a book, and she's still married. She still wants to live a vibrant life. Again, I did not know at this time that she was in her 80s. She looked like she was in her 60s.
Oh,
just
wow.
her
Yeah, I
appearance.
love that. Yeah.
So I talked to her about ozone therapy. The benefits I could see for her was, as we're all aging, prevention, helping with that brain fog and fatigue, with her history of Epstein-Barr, keeping her immune system
Symptoms
optimized.
at bay. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And she agrees, yes, absolutely, let's do it. So she does it one time. The next day she called me up and she's like, I don't know what you just gave to me, but I was singing on the way home in the car to music, and I haven't turned on the radio in over a year because I don't feel good.
Oh my goodness.
And even hearing the music would trigger me being frustrated. And she said I was singing on the way home, listening to my music because I feel so good.
After one treatment.
After one treatment.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Like, I just got goosebumps.
Yep.
I love stories like that. Mm-hmm. I love the fact that we're in this industry, changing people's lives. They're leaving the clinic after one treatment, mm-hmm. singing in the car, you guys. Yeah. Like, that is amazing. And she hasn't sang in
over a year. Yeah.
Wow,
yeah.
That is great.
Yeah.
And that's why I invited Anita up here to interview with me and chat and just talk and bring these stories to you. So if you enjoyed learning from us today and you want to learn more or know more, please reach out to me. My name's Cecilia. I'm with Ignite Medical Group. We're in San Diego and we're in Arizona, Tucson, Arizona. You can find my contact information below in the description. And Anita, if anyone wants to reach out to you, you're in Prescott, Arizona, mm-hmm. and tell them, how can they reach you?
I'm omnipresent. A lot of different ways. So I own a clinic called A Boost Wellness in Prescott, Arizona. And then I work here at Mastermind Strategist with the Bio Boardroom.
Bio Boardroom.
And then as far as ozone, I teach ozone therapy if I can every single day. So you can also you would find me through A Boost Wellness, and then
A Boost Wellness in Arizona.
Correct. Prescott,
awesome.
Arizona.
And we will include Anita's contact information in the description below as well. So again, if you enjoyed what we had to share today, please reach out to us. We'd love to talk to you. And there's more. We're here in Nashville, Tennessee at the Bio Boardrooms Mastermind Group. I'm going to be talking with more people like Anita, bringing education to all of you who are watching. So stay tuned.